Also wir sind international, das ist schon richtig, zumindest die Kennzahlen, die man dafür heranzieht, es auch so aussagen und auch bestätigen. 20% ausländische Studierende, 58 Länder, Kooperationen mit 144 Einrichtungen im Ausland. Das ist schon eine ganze Menge. Die Schwerpunkte unserer internationalen Zusammenarbeit liegen ja natürlich einmal in Europa, Russland nach wie vor, Zentralasien, China, Golfregion und Lateinamerika.
Und Islam besteht aus 5 Säulen. Die erste Säule ist die Zeugnis, das heißt, dass die Shahada auf Arabisch ist. Ich bezeuge, dass niemand hat Recht angebetet zu werden außer Allah und bezeuge, dass Muhammad sein Gesandter und Diener ist. Und die zweite Säule ist das Gebet, 5-mal am Tag, die verrichtet wird. Und die dritte Gebet, wie Sie wissen, das ist die Faste, die dritte Säule. Und die vierte Säule ist Al-Musin zu verrichten oder zu unterrichten. Und das ist Al-Musin, das ist Sadaqa. Das ist teuer, aber das ist nicht unvergleichbar. Wir nehmen von den reichen Leuten, von den Geschäftsleuten und verteilt über die armen Leute, Kranken. Und die 5. Säule ist die Pflegefahrt, das ist die Hajj. Dass die Leute, die in der Lage sind, die Möglichkeit haben, nach Mekka zu fahren und diese Hajj zu verrichten, sie umkreisen, sie gehen rum um die Mekka, das ist die 5. Säule. Und das ist die Islam. Islam ist Lehren, Verhalten, ist Frieden.
The main thing about Islam is that there is no God except Allah. What does it mean? You cannot touch Him, you cannot see Him for sure. It's like air. You cannot show me the shape of air, we cannot see it, but we feel, we breathe. The same as the feelings like love, faith, you also can only feel it. And we cannot create something and make kind of something that we pray or kiss or something like that. No, for us it's not a God. For us, God, it's someone who has no children, who is alone. And we always repeat La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, which means there is no God except Allah, and Prophet Muhammad ﷺ is a messenger who was responsible for explaining to people that there is a God and you have to believe Him. And He is someone special. Actually, life in Islam is more about conscious life. We live smartly, we try to live smartly. We live healthy, we don't smoke, we don't drink alcohol. And it's not only about haram, which means forbidden, it's only about that we need to always keep our minds, our thoughts sobered. We are responsible for our acts. That's why we need to take care about what we are doing, what we are thinking, what we are going to do. And actually a lot of situations where, because of alcohol, families were destroyed, unhappy wives, children, and we avoid that. We don't.
I think some of the basic things that are already clear. For instance, the basic religion of religion is the concept is obviously monotheism and the belief on different prophets, and the book that is Quran, and yes, thing I want to share, I've already told that most of the things are the dealings, not the basic religious other teachings which are normally thought of, and moreover, there is no such thing as harsh or something that cannot be carried out and something that promotes anything but peace.
Religion bedeutet für mich, ist mein Leben. Religion für mich ist die Alltagsleben. In dieser Zeit und jenseits. Religion auch für mich ist Benehmen, Verhalten, Charakter. Das ist für mich bedeutet Religion. Es ist die Verbindung zwischen den Menschen und der allmächtigen Gott. Das bedeutet für mich die Religion.
For me, it's the code of conduct. It's for me how do I spend my life. Yeah, it also consists of the beliefs that I follow, right? And yeah, belonging to a religious country, yeah, it means a lot. But as in the perspective of religion, I would like to clear something over here. Like for instance, being religious might sound like, okay, for instance, I go to mosques, I go to temples and all these things. But interestingly, in Islam, the religion consists of only 20% of worships. If we add all together all the worships we do in mosques and all these, this is only 20% of the religion.
Okay.
And more than 70 to 80% is the dealings we do with other people. Not to lie, how to behave with your sister, mother, brothers, neighbors, how to deal in business, not to cheat, and all these things.
Okay.
And being religious for me, it's not that very typical image of that religious person. Okay, he's religious, he's conservative. It's more like being fair with others, being more fair with what I do around me. Yeah.
Of
So
course.
that's why it means to me a lot.
Okay, so
As far as my observation is concerned, what I've seen on the television, yeah, there is some sort of stereotyping in the society. For instance, I've seen a lot of Western media, yeah. For instance, if there is something mischievous going on somewhere, they'll first highlight the very religion of that person instead of highlighting what is going on over there, instead of, yeah. And as far as some of the other religions are concerned, which are the main dominant religion, I'm afraid they do not highlight the religion, which is what I think should be done. That's what I've seen.
Wir hören jeden Tag in Medien, Zeitungen, wir lesen jeden Tag in Zeitungen, wir hören in Medien, im Fernsehen, dass die Islam so Tourismus ist, ja. Und das ist aber stimmt leider nicht, stimmt gar nicht. Islam bedeutet auf Arabisch, ist Frieden. Das heißt, so Religion ist Frieden. Hat keinen zu tun mit Tourismus. Diese Kampagne bzw. Propaganda, die jeden Tag wir hören und Zeitungen, wir lesen Zeitungen, wir hören im Fernsehen. Das heißt, dass das auch tut uns weh. Wenn ich zum Beispiel überall höre und lese, du bist Tourismus, du bist Muslim, du hast eine Pumpe in deinem Bauch und so weiter, das stimmt gar nicht. Islam, ja, das stimmt. Islam ist Frieden. Islam ist die Religion, die alle Leute als Gemeinschaft, ja, die Leute als Gemeinschaft aufgerufen hat. Das ist der Islam. Aber auch dieses Tourismus stimmt. Bei allen Religionen gibt es einige Gruppen, die radikale zum Beispiel Ausrichtung folgen, die extrem sind. Das ist bei allen, gibt es im Christentum, gibt es Gruppen, die hat keinen zu tun mit dem Islam. Das kann ich deutlich sagen, das sind diejenigen, die unwissende Leute sind. Das haben kein Wissen über den Islam, nur sie haben Missverständnis gegen den Islam. Es kann nicht so viel sagen, aber ich kann sagen, für diejenigen, die daran glauben, dass die Muslime Touristen sind, sie können nur lesen, nicht nur den Koran lesen. Sie kannst nur den Koran lesen und verstehen. Du kannst wirklich verstehen, was drin steht. Islam ruft zum Frieden, nicht zum Tourismus oder deswegen.
Yeah, because I've been taught in my religion, and it's just not the religion, it's the basic lesson of humanity that, okay, if someone is doing bad, maybe I can pray for them. Okay, may they be on the right path, and may they change their perspective of looking at things. Yeah, that's how what I will do for them. Yeah.
And would you tell them something if you could?
Yeah, if given the opportunity, I will. Or instead of saying something, you know what? I'm here in Deutschland. Instead of talking with people and giving my opinion on my religion or other religion, what I try to do is I try to live that life, that particular life, so that I can set an example. Okay, now this is the Muslim life, and so that these people, they don't have to say anything. That's how I believe. That's how what I do, to lead by example instead of talking about that.
No, you don't feel. And in Germany either?
No. In Germany, people, they're enough tolerant at the first. Despite there are a lot of stereotypes that they're Nazis, I didn't face such kind of problems. I wasn't rejected, and even you can see that there is a special praying room. And anyway, despite I don't buy here food, I can join my group mates and just sit with them and eat with them. Yeah, and I feel I always welcome. So.
Can you?
Yeah, not so much, but yeah, obviously in my own country I can talk freely on some subjects of my religion. But over here, obviously, if I'll start talking, people will think, okay, he's trying to, forcefully put something on them. Yeah, so that is something, but I don't think that is a big issue. I do it in mosque and all these places, so I don't think that it's a big issue.
So you have.
As a woman, yeah, there are some situations that I'm not clear made solution maybe yet, because here women and men, they have equal rights. I know that I'm not a man. I'm weaker than a man. I want to be weak. This is my strongest, to be weak, to be soft. And I want men to keep as leader. At the second, there are problems like touching maybe. I have to shake hands or something like that. And I cannot always explain why I say, no, I don't touch you.
Okay.
Someone can hurt because of that, can be offended, and they need to take into consideration these situations. I try to do it gradually, step by step. At the first, I will allow, but then when a person gets more close to me, gets more familiar, I explain that, better not to touch.
Better keep your distance.
Yeah, so this was also a problem. These main things. In other spheres, I feel myself quite free, and I'm not afraid to express my opinion.
Okay.
Well, before coming here, I thought that practicing the religion would be a bit difficult, but as far as my own experience is concerned, I've been to different places, I've been to other cities, and I've practiced it on my religion, on the streets, in the university, at my house, and I haven't find any sort of discrimination or something, because I've been praying in shopping malls, yeah. So earlier I thought that, okay, when I will pray, people will look, okay, that's something weird. But I've seen that not many people do that.
Wir haben hier an der Hochschule, auch in diesem Haus 13, einen Raum eingerichtet, wo man dann frei seine Religion ausüben kann. Wir haben diesem Raum bewusst einen neutralen Namen gegeben. Das ist der Raum der Stille, wo man sich dann zurückziehen kann und beten kann oder eben auch mal mit seinem Gott allein sein kann. Es gibt dann verschiedene Schriften in den Regalen für verschiedene Religionen.
When I had noticed that students were praying in front of the lifts or in the corridors, and I'd realized that we probably needed a room where people could go to sit quietly or pray. And so I took the suggestion for a prayer room into the quality circle of the university, where it was rejected at first. We're a secular institution, and there were many good arguments for not instituting a room like this. And then over the following months and year, it was not just myself, but many people here voiced again that we had a need for this, and then it was then established.
Ich habe so diese Raumstelle gefunden als Muslime-Tag. Als ich hier gekommen bin, ich habe gefragt, ob ein Raum für Gebetsraum gibt.
Okay.
Und habe ich Bescheid bekommen, dass es ein Raum zur Verfügung steht. Dieser Raum der Stelle. Ich habe so gebetet, ja. Und hat mir so gefallen, dass die Uni uns die Möglichkeit gegeben hat, hier zu beten und unsere, wie kann man so sagen, diese 5 Gebete zu verrichten.
Okay.
Das ist aber auch genug ist, und wir haben darüber geredet mit den, ich glaube auch hier in TH Wildau, ob wir auch diese einen Teppich reinlegen können. Wir haben uns auch die Erlaubnis gegeben.
Okay.
That's a good idea, because when I came here, I had no place to pray. Yeah, because earlier I did not know about that room, but as soon as I came to know, yeah, it's a good idea, because during the classes we have prayer timings, and especially in the winters, we have all the prayers in a very short period of time. So having it in the university makes things very easier for us. Yeah.
Hey, how did you find out about the prayer room?
A friend of mine told me.
Oh, okay.
The playroom was opened since last semester, this is second semester. And before I had to pray just in empty rooms or just find some quiet whole areas. There were some situations like when I was praying, people was passing by, and I was actually also surprised that they wanted to respect me. They was quiet, they whispered to each other because I was praying. And yeah, I felt really myself good, pleased, because I was respected in my religion. Yeah, so I'm really thankful that there is a playroom, and it made all of us Muslims of TH Wildau more united, I think, because we all have different timetables, even we don't know each other, but we all meet there, and we already organize a WhatsApp group. We get in touch with each other, or if there is a prayer, we inform each other. Someone makes azan, others come and make Jama pray. Jama, which means united, together with all of us, and it's better than alone.
Alone, yeah.
Yeah.
There was a very nice email sent to the facility manager of the university, in which the students who used the Room of Quiet thanked him. And I've received that message a number of times from different channels. So, you know, it is not just there, it is also used and appreciated.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Hayya 'ala as-salam. Hayya 'ala as-salam. Hayya 'ala al-falah. Hayya 'ala al-falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
No, I don't eat at the mensa because there are some several rules which should be followed. Meat must be halal. So what does mean halal? It means that it's not a pork. Also, it was prepared and animal was killed by special rules, not cruelly, and it wasn't already dead. It wasn't already ill, you know. To be more healthy, to have more safe meat and food. That's why I don't eat here. Also, second reason, I could eat fish. Fish is always halal. Halal which means not forbidden. But I also don't eat it because here's pork and other meat was cooked in the same dish, not separated, and bacteria from pork together with others, yeah. And you cannot boil it or destroy it, that's why I don't eat here at all. I don't use dishes here, plates, forks and so on. Mostly I took by my own my lunch and eat it here.
Can you show us your food, please?
Yeah. Today I just prepared a sandwich. So just a bread with some tomato. Yeah, and there is also halal sausage inside. It's halal, which was bought in Turkish shop. Yeah, and they have special certificate, which means that it's halal. So just sandwich.
Firstly, while slaughtering the animal, they read the name of court. Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, but the other thing is, if you read some medical science, you will discover that if you cut the throat of any animal, for example, a camel, goat, or a sheep, yeah. Over here, there's a jugular vein, yeah, that has a very fast flow of blood, and if you cut that vein, cut this portion of that animal, you know, all the blood that comes suddenly out of that animal, yeah, and that animal dies very quickly without any pain. One thing, and the second thing is, it's also in the medical science that all the illnesses, it may be a person, it may be an animal, all these illnesses, they lie in the blood of that particular animal, not in the flesh, yeah. So when all the blood comes out, the meat is fine for eating, yeah. So that's also one reason why we prefer halal meat over non-halal. Although there are some Muslims which do consume that meat, yeah. So it's still up to their practice. How much can they practice? How much do they practice?
Well, yeah, I would be happy if there would be halal food for me, and I could join maybe groups or to eat here. For example, when last summer we went to Poland with Mr. Bond. Yeah, and I was surprised because Cookie, he made special halal food for me, and it was everything in the correct rules. And I was really surprised because of that, and I was really happy and not hungry.